everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am back today with a really special video for you guys. I know y'all been waiting for this video and I've been waiting to film this video and get it out for you guys. But in case you didn't know already, I purchased ITSMYRAYERAYE's palette with BH Cosmetics. I absolutely love this palette, so this is why I'm doing a review for you guys, because I want to give you guys the real deal. I want to show you guys these swatches, and I know y'all see this highlighter, this is everything. This palette is black girl friendly. ITSMYRAYERAYE did her thing with this. So if you are curious to see these swatches and hear a little bit more about how I feel about the palette, then keep watching. So here is how the packaging look. The actual palette is inside, but here is how the packaging look. It's pink, kind of pink and or like rose gold kind of. It's real cute and eye-catching. So on the front it says ITSMYRAYERAYE, then it has BH Cosmetics, and then it tells you how many eyeshadows and all that stuff is in here. So her palette is actually half eyeshadows and the rest is a highlighter and contour. Now before I get into the palette a little bit more, if you're not familiar with ITSMYRAYERAYE, she is here on YouTube. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. I started watching her a little bit before I started doing my YouTube channel, and I absolutely love her. And I thank her so much for this palette. This is my first BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm just real happy that I purchased it. I don't regret purchasing it, and it was a decent price. So kudos to you, Ray Ray, because just kudos. Thank you so much. For real, for real. She did come out with some brushes with this palette. I did not get them because she's coming out with more products next year, so I decided to wait to get the brushes for when she comes out with more products. That way I can get just everything. You know, I've been on a budget, so we're gonna get everything next year. But anywho, so on the back it says, on the back it shows a picture of how the palette looks. So this is how the palette looks, and it says on the back, capture the ultra chic style of social media beauty maven ITSMYRAYERAYE with its essential eye and cheek collection, featuring 15 matte and shimmer shadows in a silky blendable formula with rich color payoff, plus 3 contours and 3 highlighters to create a refined luminous glow. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this, push this out. So the palette in the front is similar to how the packaging, the little box looked. So this is how the front looks, and then the back just, has the ingredients and all that stuff. Now, when you open it, the first thing that you see are the highlighters and contour shades. I took this off and I put it back on for this review, but I'm gonna take it off. So it has the 3 highlighters and the 3 contour shades along with their names. Then when you open it up, you have the eyeshadows and also a mirror. Now, if you have me on Snapchat or Instagram, I did swatch all of these shades. I swatched all of them. I took a picture with the flash on and I took a picture with the flash off, just so you guys can get an idea of how the shades look on me with a flash and without a flash. And I did upload them on my Facebook like page. So I will swatch the shadows again for you guys in this video, but I will still insert the pictures of the swatches that I took, just so you guys can get an actual feel, a better picture of how the shades look. Now, before I get into the swatches, I am going to talk about the shadows and all of that. So first things first, the shadows, everything went on really smooth. There is a little bit of fallout, just a tad, Not too much. It's very tolerable for me, but there is a little bit of fallout, but it's not a whole lot. But the shades go on really smooth, and that's what I love about this palette, because sometimes you will get a palette and the shades, they just real harsh. They can't, you know, glide on your eyes or anything just like that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start with the first row of shadows and swatch them on my hand, on my arm. So the first shadow is Nudist. Second is Pancake. Third is Mousse. Fourth is Control Freak. Fifth is Black Beauty. So these right here are these first 5 shadows. Now I do love the way how she puts similar shadows together in one. So that's how I'm going to swatch them for you. So here are those first 5 shades. And this one, which is Pancake, I've been using this as a transition shade. It's a real good transition shade. I will show you guys closer. These 5. So next I'm going to be swatching this row. So the first shade is Spice. Second one is Midnight. Third is Sunset, which I used today as well. I know you guys can't see, but I'm just swatching them on my arm first, and then I'm going to show you. Next one is Friday. And last one is Connie. So here are the other shades. Spice, Midnight, Sunset, Friday, and Connie. So those shades are right here. So next I will be swatching the shimmery shades, and I'm going to swatch it on this arm. So the first one is Angel, which I used today on my lid. So Angel. Second one is Allison. Third one is Tiffany. Fourth one is Fairy Tale. Fifth one is Passion. So here are the shimmery shades. I absolutely love them. All of these shadows are really pigmented, but these shimmery shades, like, yes, I love them. So these right here are these last 5 in the eyeshadow portion of the palette. So next what I'm going to do is swatch the highlighters and the contour shades. First I'm going to swatch the highlighters, which again there are 3 highlighters. So the one that I used today that I absolutely love is the first one, which is Moonlight. Because I know y'all see this. I know y'all see this glow. Yes. I love Ray Ray for Moonlight. So here is Moonlight. The next highlighter is Radiant. And the third highlighter is French Toast. Now I've used all 3 highlighters, and how they are in exact order is how I use them and how I like them. So here is Moonlight, which I used today. Here is Radiant, and here is French Toast. Now Moonlight is kind of like a yellowish gold highlighter. If you can see, Moonlight and Angel, which is the eyeshadow shade, they're very similar, which is fine. Also, here's Radiant, which is like a rose gold shade. And then you have the shimmer shade in Allison. They are somewhat similar. So there is a couple of similarities with all of the shades in this palette, which is okay. It's not a whole lot, so it's not very repetitive, and you know, that's fine. And then the last one is French Toast. French Toast is like a brownish highlight, and I think that one will look very good with a natural look. I did do a natural look earlier this week using French Toast, and I did like the way that it turned out. So I will be doing a tutorial on that look that I created using that. So now, of course, here are the highlighters again. And now I will be doing the contour shades. I'll be swatching those on my arm next. So the first contour shade, I think I've been saying it wrong. I don't know. I think it's Kai. Kai. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But usually I go into my phone and look up how to pronounce words, but not today. But I think it's Kai. Kai was the first one that I messed up when I opened up my palette. If you guys can see that little dip from my nail. But here is Kai. Then Mocha. And Brownie Bite. So here are the contour shades. Like I said, I will insert a picture so you guys can see better. Here is Kai, Mocha, and Brownie Bite. Now, the shade that I've been using to contour has been Mocha because, as you can see, Brownie Bite is a little too dark for me personally, and Kai is really light. I had said in the tutorial that when using Kai, that could be used to maybe if you do your contour too sharp. So when I contour my nose, Mocha is really dark on my nose compared to my face. And I really don't have to contour my nose. I just do it because it is a process and makeup and it's like a habit now. So when I realized it was too strong, I used Kai to kind of soften it up. So here are the matte shadows, here are the shimmer shadows, here are the highlighters and the contour shades. Again, I am going to insert the pictures into this video so you can see them better and get a better idea of how they looked on my arm, because this video, trying to show you guys in the video is really hard. So I know you guys have noticed when it comes to swatching things, I have been taking pictures and inserting them in the video so you guys can see it. So there's really not much for me to say because I felt like I said it before I gave you guys all these swatches. I said in the introduction, I absolutely love this palette. Ray did her thing with this palette. Like I said, this was my first BH Cosmetics palette that I purchased, and I'm so glad that I purchased this palette because I love it. As soon as I got it in the mail, I started using it. Like the next day, I used it. The palette came out on November 17th. I was up until 2 p.m. Central Time when it hit midnight in California, and I ordered my palette. It took about a week to get here. So I got my palette last Friday, which I believe was the 25th of November. So it took about a week. To be honest, my shipping information, my tracking never updated online. As a matter of fact, my mom had went to the mailbox, and that Friday she had given me my palette. But I had just looked probably 30 minutes prior, and it said that my palette was still in movement of getting to where it was getting. So it never updated, but it didn't take long. It only took a week. So yeah. So this pretty much concludes the review on this palette. I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all, like, I absolutely love the palette, and I love this highlighter, and I love this look. Like, yes. You know what? I probably will end up buying another one because I just feel like I use Pancake as a transition shade. Like, I feel like that's going to be the first one that hits pan. Like, Ray, you did your thing on this palette for real. For real. Absolutely love it. So yeah, hopefully I didn't leave anything out because you know how I do, but yeah. I will put all the information down in the description box. Make sure you guys look out for the tutorial. I have not decided yet whether I will upload the review first or the tutorial. It depends on how I feel, depends on which one I can edit out first, and all that good stuff. So yeah, if you would like to see more looks using this palette, please give this video a thumbs up. If you did buy this palette as well, let me know down below which highlighter you like. Let me know which eyeshadow shades you like. and all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified when there's a new upload from yours truly. Again, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you in my next one.
Why don't you tell me about yourself, babe? I'm sure you got a lot to say. If now ain't good, I understand, 'cause there's a time and place for it, other ways for you to get at what